Hi everyone, this Lady T with your Aries Cleansing Waters reading for October 2022. And in this reading, we're going to answer the question, what do I need to know about this person or situation in order to understand it more clearly? So this could be representative of you, or this could be representative of another person, whoever you're dealing with. I recommend that you flip that because you know the situation better than I do. Before we get started, I want to say thank you for supporting me on any of the channel, any platforms that I use. And I genuinely hope and desire that anything that I put out is helpful to you. Um, and I just wanted to say thank you. As we move forward, let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot cards. So your center energy is patience. So really having patience with yourself is really what I'm getting with this. Really, just going with the flow, not pushing things at this time, because you're crowned by exhaustion. So you have to really be careful here that you are really taking care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually at this time. Um, um, to not, further exhaust yourself, because I'm getting that you're very tired, so you're probably working very hard kind of thing. But you really do want to pay attention to the signals that your body is giving you, because your undermining energy is change. So really, going through changes at this time, perhaps to even out schedule or to work smarter kind of thing, whatever you can do in that area. But there is definitely a change that you're going through at this time. Here, with what led up to this is maturity. So you are going through a time of growth and wisdom and knowledge. Okay, perhaps transformation has occurred for you, and so this is giving you the growth that you need as you move forward. And now your outcome will be the integration of all of that wisdom and knowledge coming into you, that growth, those lessons learned kind of thing. Okay. Let's go ahead and get to our water temple oracle messages next. We have Mama Kucha, which is collaboration. I flow with life and life flows with me. So you are collaborating at this time with the flow of life. You're no longer going against the grain, going against the tide, right? You're not swimming upstream anymore. You're really just going with the flow, and you're getting in your own rhythm, is what I get there. Next, we have Blue Tower, preservation. I overcome all obstacles. So this is really standing in your warrior energy, not in a negative way, but to give you the strength, the courage, the power, whatever you need to move obstacles out of your way. Next, we have Sacred Spring, which is vitality. I dance toward the light. So to me, this is about really coming into balance, insofar as your relationship with spirit, so that you can be replenished, so that you may be physically dancing, right? But I'm getting a spiritual light, a spiritual renewal, a spiritual download, a really, really nice dance with spirit is what I'm getting there. You've learned how to dance with spirit, I think is what I'm trying to say. Next, we have Goddess Ganga or Ganja, and purification. I surrender to the river of love. And this is the surrender of to the river of love of you. There could be someone else involved, but this is really speaking to you. And then once you surrender to the love within you, the love that you are, then you are able to really step into your power when it comes to sharing that and giving that to others. Next, you have the water temple, devotion. I bow to the sacred water of life, and really understanding, the sacredness of you, the sacredness of, the cleansing waters of life, and really what that's all about. They're not there to hurt us. They are there to help us reveal who we genuinely are. And it's not always a nice process. I'm not even going to tell any lies there, but sometimes the things that we have put on ourselves or we have allowed others to put on us, they're lies. And so to remove the lies that maybe we've lived with for, an inordinate amount of time here is not an easy process. So it takes time. And next we have Red Tower, Revolution. I am a fierce warrior of love. And so that this is who you are becoming, because you're the blue tower here. You're the warrior. You are strong. You are confident, and you are getting around, over, under, through. It doesn't matter. You're no more obstacles, right? And then as you step into the red tower, this is where you take the love that you have learned for yourself, and now you have that growth. Now you have that maturity that you're able to now really share that with others, in a way that is beneficial for everybody. Okay, now we have self care messages here. So we have surrender. So again, this is about the patience. This is about the change. This is about releasing the exhaustion, right? And by surrendering. And it says, stop trying to control life. It gets in the way of divine intervention. So spirit is all over this trying to help you. But you and remember we talked about going against that grain and how you're coming out of that. But you have been doing that. So now you understand. Now you know, right? Now you've got it. Okay, so here we got another card of change. So here we are, second message, confirmation of change. A resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings. So you're stepping into a new cycle, and sometimes when we step into a new cycle, we don't know that yet. We're working off of old programming. We're working off of old knowledge, right? So we've got to release, we've got to surrender, we've got to allow for the change, and then we have to ease into it, right? We have to have patience with ourselves, right? Today I allow life to be easy. So we stop going against the grain and we allow. Part of the divine feminine flow is the divine feminine doesn't force things. The divine feminine knows that balance, that dance, right? That dance with life. And so you're really stepping into that very nicely, but you have to ease into it, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get to your Zen animal messages, or the Zen of animals, I'm sorry. The first one you have is a cat. And my daughter, who's an Aries, makes me laugh because as soon as I saw that, I immediately thought of her. Okay, so we have companion, comfortable, warm, embracing, sensual, playful, independent, elegant, unmanageable, familial. Message: a warm and comfortable home base allows you the freedom to be independent and adventurous with a backstop to return to. So this is really about understanding that, your home is your home base. Your home is your place to be, safe and secure. And then it's your place of safe haven, right, from the storms, where you can come home, and really let yourself, go through whatever you need to go through, so that you can face another day, so that you can, go through this change, so that you can surrender, and really, have your growth and have your integration, in a place that you consider to be safe. We next have Peacock, and it says spectacular, starry heaven, eyes of God, goddess, beauty, pride, display for attention, luminescence. Message: it is time to be noticed, if not by the spectator appearance and clothing, then by speaking up loud. You are wonderful, stretch your stuff and be heard. So this is really about you standing in your power, your strength, your courageousness, just who you are. Just wear that proudly. You've earned it. And then the last one is salamander, and that is legendary elemental fire lizard, frog-like amphibian, regenerates lost limbs, survivor, magical abilities. And the message is: don't believe your own publicity. The fire of your magical personality, long tongue, and regenerating power will serve you well, even if you need to leap from the flames sometimes. So the thing here, and you've got two cards back to back about strutting your stuff. But there is a caution here with salamander. Be very careful to stay humble. You know when to turn that on and turn that off. So really exercising the when and where aspect moving forward. Because you know when to stretch your stuff, but you also maintain a humbleness about you, which is a good thing to do, so that your ego doesn't get totally out of control there. Okay, so Aries, I do hope that this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T. Let me say one more thing because this just hit me before we close. So really, again, this is about you. This is about your relationship with you. And so, really, what do you need to understand about this situation is that you are going through a change, and that you are, going through, growth, a growth spurt, if you will. And that you are learning a lot of things. You are learning, how to stay in the flow, how to take life with ease, how to really, love yourself, but not only yourself. Once you have finished this change, if you will, this transformation, you're going to come out on the other side being able to not only love yourself, but genuinely love others in a whole new way. So that's the only thing that I wanted to say, Aries.